I am an evil duck is me.
Well, good evening, laddies, lads, and lazzos. Welcome to the Click. I am a grown, mature man. I would never play with toys. So today we're going to do something absolutely beautiful together. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you do still smell very nice. Don't worry about it. We're going to look at r/FacePalm, which is one of my favorite subreddits. It's very fun, a very good moments, and just facepalmy stuff where we look at the world and we think, you know what? I ain't so bad after all. Enjoy. Mwah.
All men are pigs, and women are equal to men. Oh!
This is how we solve it. Have you actually seen, on a wholesome note, have you seen mini pigs? Oh my god. I want to be a mini pig. Can all just be mini pigs? I'm not a furry. This man is painting pee-pees on potholes, so the council has to take action. So here's the pothole with a little pee-pee man drawn on it, and they have to fill it in to cover the pee-pee. This is just chaotic wholesomeness. This is like vandalizing, but for a good purpose. I imagine this to be a really like off-brand superhero comedy movie where it's like, I don't know, spray paint man, and just sprays around stuff that needs to be fixed. Glorious.
Dear Steve, I hope you're happy with her. Now the whole town will know that you're a filthy cheater from Jenny. P.S. I bought this ad using your credit card.
Oh, Steve, you done messed up, boy. Oh my god, now you're 1 GF down and you're also broke. Good luck. This dude was spray painting pee-pees on every pothole he encounters. The city has no... It's again... Oh my god, he did it in more spots than one. That's a different one. He did it all over the city. This blows my mind. This is actually a superhero. I was joking about it before, but I genuinely think it is. Please tell me he has like a gimmicky costume with like a dildo attached to a helmet that's like dangling when he's running around. Please tell me that's a thing. I blocked Fox News with parental control at my parents' house, and now my mom keeps calling, asking why they can't watch their news program. And I truly believe this is how we save our country. This is just bringing a whole new purpose to parental controls. It's no longer what the parents used to control the kids. It's just to control the parents. No, there, mother. This program is no good for you. No more news for you. Get your news from angry Twitter people like the rest of us. God.
So I bought a car today, and the dealership had me check off with a pen on paper that I'm not a robot.
I am not a robot. Recaptcha. Sweats coolant. This is so good. I love this. This is the same kind of vibe as when you're reading a book and you try to swipe it as a touchscreen when you're changing pages. Not everything works out very well, analogically, does it? Maybe this will be a thing in the future. Maybe when robots take human form, this will be an actual thing we do. Like physical, analogical captchas. Are you a robot? Solve this little puzzle. Feels like one of those rigged tests police make to catch you drunk driving or something. Yeesh.
The speed that parents go from "naughty is the devil" to "please bring me a grandbaby" is odd to say the least.
You see, the point here is that they haven't specified whose grandbaby. You can withstand the naughties and just steal someone else's baby. You see, everyone is happy, right? Yeah, everyone. It is reported by multiple users that YouTube is currently testing an ad format that shows 5 to 10 unskippable ads before their video starts. Oh gee, and I thought that Twitch was being silly for pushing so much ad that makes Jack Po. YouTube, come on, don't take after like the worst things. You guys are supposed to be competitive. And you're like, how do we make the best experience so we don't lose market shares? This is not it! God! Life is literally like an ad simulation at this point. Please, no. Queen Elizabeth _free Instagram. 0 followers, 1 post. Seems legit. New Instagram account.
Hey, it's me, Queen Elizabeth. I am not dead. Charles sent me to a deserted island so he could be king. I don't have access to my royal money, so please cash app me $300 so I can get back to the UK. Tea and biscuits.
Is that just a catchphrase? Tea and biscuits. This sounds like some Game and Thrones type shite. Oh my god. What a conspiracy. Oh. I'm just picturing the queen on like one of those cartoonish deserted islands. That's just a single pile of sand with 1 palm tree on it.
Please.
The bank says I can't afford $950 mortgage, so I pay $1,400 a month in rent instead. I've seen this go around a lot, this kind of joke, and I would like to say, by now, because I have featured a similar one before in an earlier video, the numbers are outdated. Rent is not that cheap, come on now. Scientists hope to use 10 eggs harvested from the last 2 northern white rhinos to create viable embryos that will be transferred into surrogates.
Rhinos don't even lay eggs, and these same scientists tell us 5G is safe. Whatever. Rhinos with eggs. Stupid scientist.
But you see, we're not talking about eggs that, you poop out and they hatch. It's more like eggs inside of you. No, you know what? I'm not gonna about good boy. Yes, you cracked the system. You cracked. Rhinos are ducks. Yes. Anti-vaxxer mad at, checks notes, streetlights. Okay, I would like some clarification on what these things are! They were switched on at the rally today in Sydney. Look at these things! There's probably 5G lights freaking beaming the vaccine into our brains! And that's why our phones have bad connection! Man, I would love to play a character like this in a movie. That'd be so much fun. I want like a hat made of foil. That'd be a blast. I would unironically want to make a parody channel like that on YouTube, but I don't trust the moderation system to realize it's satire, so it will probably strike it down for misinformation. Oh, man. After finish a 90-kilometer ultramarathon, runners have to leave the stadium using these stairs. Oh, no! No! No, that's so bad! Do they want to keep him here forever? Oh, no, this is so painful to watch. Why would you do this? No, please. You could have at least installed an escalator. Oh, God. This is so bad. Jesus Christ. I remember I read about a prank once where in a subway station where they only had escalators, someone had stolen a key to the escalator, like the little service hatch, and they had reprogrammed every single escalator in the subway station to only go down. So the subway station was just filling up out of control because nobody could get up and everyone's just going down or getting off the train. This very much reminds me of that, but instead of escalator stuff, you just tire them so much they can't get out. This is horrible. Maybe they're gonna try to sell them NFTs in the stadium or something. That's why they want to keep them there.
I don't quite get how the US is only allowed to send 1 president, but Canada is allowed to send 5 prime ministers and a vast extension cast of other various hanger-on.
Donald Trump not invited to Queen Elizabeth's funeral, but he's no longer the president. What do you mean, 1 president? There's only 1 Am I whooshing something here? There's only 1 president. Am I getting gaslit by a stupid Twitter post? I am concerned about humanity, Matt. A lot of concern.
Oh, the smack. She couldn't care less, even holding hands again, walking out. No class. Even now disrespecting hashtag Queen Elizabeth, tradition and protocol. Just there for the big historic shots and to testify her right, peddling her title, her right to exist. Hashtag Meghan Markle, go home.
Is she not home? What do you mean? This is what insanity looks like. Yeah, it's like those freaking things where, you're like, oh my god, if you have a picture of a man and a woman and the man leans slightly, that means the pee-pee's facing the woman. That means submission, which means you're not a super sigma alpha, and the woman will just whip you around. It's people reading way too much into, like, tiny little features that could just be chalked up to, like, nothing at all. It's absolutely astounding. I love it. Leave it down in the comments. What's like the most wild psychological analysis you've seen someone do on like a really basic body language? It's like, he's sitting with his arm crossed, but the right arm is below the left one. That means he's a beta. Nailed it. Look at that, he's watching his phone.
Homegirl, leave him.
That is my girlfriend. I just preached my first sermon. She recorded it and wanted me to watch what she recorded. Thanks. I feel like this kind of is such a facepalm moment, but it also paints so many stories like this I've seen online where something, looks... It's not even like super bad. Someone is on their phone, like Jesus Christ, but something that looks remotely bad, right, as first impression. And then no context whatsoever, and everyone just latches on. Look at that. This has 4,000 likes. Almost 5,000 people thought that, yeah, this is good. You should leave him based on a random photo out of context. It's like the internet is so eager to just dogpile. It's bonkers. I grew up watching cartoons in French, and I remember trying to make friends in school asking everyone, y'all watch Bob LeSponge? They bullied me so hard. You know what SpongeBob is in Swedish? Svamp Bob Fyrkant. There you go. If you want to be bullied, go right. Please no bully me, comments be kind. Thank you. New York Post! Breaking news! Kourtney Kardashian's son hasn't had fries in a year? This might be the most pointless tweet ever. Yeah, when you try to make something clickbaity just because it has to do with a celebrity. Did you know that Arnold Schwarzenegger took a dump today? Wow!
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way.
Do you mean when you have sirens on, or just...
If you follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is get the out of the way. I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that.
But...
So get the out of the way. If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way. That's all. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Wow, gee, thank you. My day is so much brighter. This is the same kind of person who goes on like mad power trips as soon as they receive like a middle manager position. I swear to God, you're supposed to be able to go fast with sirens when you really is needed somewhere. It doesn't mean that, oh yay, I'm gonna become a cop so I can just joyride and speed around the streets for no reason. I don't think that's the purpose of having a police force. Just gonna put that out there.
You will never catch me using pronouns.
Read that back, but slowly. Yes, indeed. Can you imagine the booble without pronouns? Oh, it would be really tricky to read. Just gonna put that out there. Anti-vaxxers really be like,
you're just gonna listen to the doctors who studied medicine for 10 years? Wow, enjoy being sheep. I'm gonna listen to a stay-at-home mom's Facebook page because I'm an independent thinker. In my little echo chamber bubble of other independent thinkers without any scrutiny whatsoever or you know, anything that would suggest we know what we're talking about. But my other mother, she did pea popsicles for her kids and she didn't have to vaccinate, so that's great. We thought that the internet would be so beautiful, bring information to every corner of the world, be able to look up anything you need at any time. But somehow it just made more stupid people more confident, I swear to God.
Group from 2019 called Christians Against the Little Mermaid. Their about says the real Little Mermaid is white. We cannot change what we have all known and grown up to as children. Forgetting all the children now has come back into the limelight, and here's what they've got to say.
Oh no.
Warning for all racism. Under the sea, Little Mermaid is going to be black. That's dumb. No black woman ever in history likes getting their...
What?
Philip Bolton wrote, great, now my daughter is crying because her favorite mermaid looks like she's been in the... Here, the Little Mermaid, yeah, these are the kind of people in that Christian group. This is also from that Christian group, Sea Monkeys. Also in that Christian group, your kind doesn't even know how to swim. How the F you gonna star a mermaid? This is one of the worst ones. The Little Slave.
Oh my what? I'm gonna say though, and this is not a compliment, that's a lot of creativity to come out of like 8 sad people in a group where basically the only thing they have in common is horrible values and the fact that they have no friends. But Jesus Christ, like it blows my mind that people like this exist. I mean, sadly they do. It's the reality of the world we live in, but why? Like I said, this is the downside with the internet. Like, these people get to find each other. Jesus Christ, it sucks so bad. I'm just blown away why people care so much. It's a kid's movie. Like, of course you can say like, oh yeah, maybe you're not interested in watching it because it's just a remake of a movie. Fair, but like, what is this? What is this all about? Oh my God, race is the most important thing, and hating it is even more important because I am a smart, independent thinker in a racist group, in a Facebook racist group. Same thing.
So, I am making a mod that removes all POCs from Fallout 4. I am almost done with the vision portion, but now I need a voice actors to redo certain characters. The biggest workload will probably be Preston Garvey. Anyone think they can do it?
Why? What are you doing? Jeez, the mod communities for Fallout and Skyrim and stuff are so nice. It's beautiful. It's like the amount of creativity and work that goes into it. It's amazing. You're tainting it with this bogus. What is this? This bullshit. I am so looking forward to, if they actually even manage to finish it, I'm looking forward to seeing it just to see how garbage it actually is. Like, oh yeah, who do you think is gonna come on to voice act like a really big character in the game with a crap ton of voice lines? who also has these kind of values and willing to like publicly state those values, you're kind of alienating the very large demographic of any talented voice workers whatsoever, as far as I know. Holy crap, I hope the final product sucks and we get to laugh about it. Please, anyone update me in a couple of years when this has happened so I can laugh about it. Thank you.
The only marriage God will ever recognize is between a man and a woman.
Apparently you didn't recognize its value considering you cheated on your wife.
Why would you do this publicly? If you have the history of doing this garbage, why are you preaching? Jesus Christ.
I also find it astounding that it so often happens that the people who have like the strongest opinions about being righteous are also the people who are not righteous in the least. I made a Reddit post on the sub and police charged me. Hi y'all. As the title suggests, I made a post on the sub a while back. Guess I'm admitting to some things and took the advice from some of you saying to drag it out and enter not guilty, so forth. The mod locked my post, said it was off topic, but then I was DMing people who commented on my post and it guided me through the process. I used some of the comments and advice to guide my own decisions in my legal case, and I was subjected to a police raid on my home unit and my computer, phones and other items were seized. And police have used my confessions on my Reddit post as ammunition in my ongoing court case. My legal aid advisor, who dropped out because I now no longer satisfy the means testing and say I have subpoena people who gave me advice on this sub. Does anyone know the process? Wait, so you trusted random internet people in a public forum in comments and DMs to guide you through an illegal process where you basically admitted to what you did, and now you're surprised that you're getting smacked when you literally talked about doing crime and taking random advice from strangers on the internet? Out of all the life choices you could have made, this is definitely not the best one. Just gonna put that out there.
My boyfriend just broke up with me. Will you go out with me?
Looking for the most.
Oh.
Oh my god. Did I just get roasted?
That's what you get for flirting with the mascot. Heck. Oh, Gaston.
All my siblings and myself have chickenpox and measles. My own children all had chickenpox, and I'm pretty sure my son had a mild case of measles. We're all unvaxxed.
Yeah, that explains the chickenpox and measles. We're just bragging about getting a bunch of diseases. What is this supposed to prove? What?
Blorp feeling betrayed. I am livid. Blorp has been babysitting for me for 7 months now, $100 a week. The hours are easily 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. like a regular freaking job for
$100 a week? So wait, you give them a full-time job to pay them $400 a month? What? Before we proceed, let me run the frickin' math on this for a sec, okay? Let's do some mathadoodles. So 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., that'll be 8 hours a day, right? So we have 8 hours times 5, so that's 40 hours a week, a regular work week. 100 divided by 40 is 2.5. $2.50 an hour, and you're... Okay.
And the kids are basically angels, according to me, who's not biased in the least. They sleep most of the day anyway at this age. I get a text from her saying she's applying to Walmart and that she can't afford to work for me anymore. What? She's not paying me anything. I'm paying her. What do you mean can't afford? Have fun working longer hours for less pay, you ungrateful bish.
Nothing says professional separation of work relations like calling someone an ungrateful bish. Also, what do you mean working longer hours for less pay? I mean, even Walmart pays like 5 times this. What are you talking about?
And I'm stuck without childcare. All the daycares in my area are super expensive, and every time I have posted an ad on local buy or sell, people have left really mean comments. I'm getting desperate. I can't believe she put me on the spot. This is risking my livelihood. I thought she was my friend.
Okay, despite all the other stuff about the gross underpayment, entitlement, swearing at, your ex-business colleague or whatever you want to call it, I thought she was my friend. You know that friendship is two-sided, right? Having a friend doesn't mean that you exploit them indefinitely and they can't do anything about it. That's not friendship, that's just exploitation. You're just being garbage. That's not friendship. I think you have a lot of things confused in this post. Amazing lesbian irony. My lesbian friend is not out to her parents. They don't want her to be in a relationship, so they're sending her to an all-girls camp for the entire summer. She will not stop smiling. This is beautiful! Yes!
This is such an r/accidental ally moment. I love this. Oh, you wanna be gay? Let me just send you to a camp where everyone is the stuff you're attracted to. That will keep them out of a relationship. Ha! Take that.
Rise of the American Oh dear God, the day is coming soon where good men are going to have to do bad things to very bad people. This is something that belongs on the cringe levels of like, I'm 14 and this is very deep. My God. Being angry on Twitter is not like, you know, fighting the frickin' Spartacus rebellion. It's not the same. Ah, look, it's Superman super hugging his son.
What father hugs a 17-year-old son like this? This is how a mother hugs an infant.
And we're back to like online psychology looking into like vague body language. How to say that I have only had awkward hugs in my entire life. Gee.
Boundaries my husband and I have in our marriage as a married couple still in college. Rule number 1 is we're not allowed to sit beside the opposite sex in any of our classes. Rule number 2 is on discussion boards, you are only allowed to reply to the same sex. Last night, Tucker saw this really good discussion board by a girl named Riley, and I was just like, I don't really feel comfortable with that, so yeah, he didn't respond to her.
Okay, that's odd.
Rule number 3, this one's kind of hard to stick to, but we try our very best to only have professors of the same gender as us. I do have one male psychology professor, but Tucker usually sits in that class with me. Finally, at the beginning of every semester or during the introductions, we both are sure to mention that we're married just so that no one, you know, tries to cross any boundaries.
This is really like, I've made my entire personality and identity the fact that I'm married in college. That's like the entire personality vibe I get here. Also, like, each to their own. If both people in the relationship are super insecure and they can't have their partner talking to, well, literally anyone. Like, sure, if both agree on it, like, each to their own, I suppose, but it sounds like a very controlling situation. I'm skeptical that it leads to long-term happiness. That's very intriguing ideas about what a relationship should be, even marriage. My God. Then she's your GF, when she's your wife. Okay, what's wrong with that? I have never seen anyone spell wrong so wrong before. Wrong. And it pronounces the same way English. God, you're broken. I love how the internet was supposed to democratize information, but it turns out all it did was make stupid people more confident. Yeah, it really do be like that. It's a beautiful place. Oh, heck yes, okay. Nice.
Utah District 12, listen up right here. There's a new name on the ballot for the Senate this year. My name is Linda.
Please kill me.
And an awesome love God and family and the Constitution.
Is she gonna do the same thing as that church rap, where she just casually tosses in the N-word at some point?
Government programs should lead to.
Okay, no, I can't listen to this anymore. Jesus Christ. I mean, if you want to promote like guns and stuff, I guess it's good because everyone is gonna want to shoot themselves after listening to this. Okay, wow, is that too far? I don't know. Is it too far? Anyway, I think it was a pretty good joke, right? I'm professionally funny. I'm gonna stick with that.
My 2-year-old got bit by a dog today. It was a little nip, but did break skin. She is completely unvaxxed. I know if I take her in, they'll put tetanus shot, and I honestly don't think she needs to go in. So question, what should I clean so I have to care for it? Edit to add, we know the owner and the dog is fully up to date on vaccines.
So you're literally considering if the dog is vaccinated to make sure if you should keep your own daughter anti-vax or not, but yet you claim that vaccines don't work. Is that it? What? You literally contradict your whole, like, ideology in the same text. What? I think the dog needs a checkup just in case it gets a disease from that child. Reverse tetanus? Heck yeah. Mom killed 3 sons so they wouldn't grow up to abuse women. That seems a little excessive. It's like, oh gee, someone might do bad things in their life. It's kind of like, I don't want there to be a forest fire, so I'm just gonna nuke the entire forest. It's not like, it's not a solution. That's so dark. What the hell? Australia is mental. This is an actual photo of a dog eating a shark while 2 snakes fight to the death. The snakes aren't fighting. That's not a dog. Well, it's close enough, okay? The snakes are it's still kind of wild, though. Still kind of wild, though, not gonna lie. A Capitol rioter wearing Camp Auschwitz shirt feels very mad when people assume he's a Nazi.
I just thought the swastika iron cross and stuff, it just looked cool. You know, it does. Why are people assuming things about me?
Can I come with you? Blushes?
Yes, but when?
In 1 hour. Blushes and jumps with joy.
Okay, stop doing that, though.
Sorry, come.
What? Social skills! So, God, social skills. This is not even the lack of social skills. This is like the reverse of social skills. This is like social attack. No. All right, put the board down and... But... But did you think it was gonna stay? This is totally something I would do, though. Oh my God. But like, there's even a pause in between. What? It's long gone. Oh, that's amazing. Let's see, firefighter training. All right, let's see, burning car. Here comes the truck. Oh, that's some tricks right there. What's that? Was that part of it? Got a burning car over here, and just the truck slowly, casually waddles by and just tips over. Oh, God.
It's a great time at the Texas Youth Summit, yay!
The youth are going bald and gray a lot faster now. Come on! Come on, those are basically millennials. Jeez, I'm a millennial and I'm like 45 now. Come on. The youth doesn't last for... Jeez, God, Jesus, please. Also, Australia is ranked like 4th or something in life expectancy, while the US is much further down. So what do you pay all that money for again?
If you don't look at the poor people, then you'd see life expectancy is far greater than that of Australia. It's not our fault a sizable portion of a population is too lazy to afford healthcare.
How American of you. Every statistic looks better if you just pick and choose what you want to look at. It's like, oh gee, yeah, let's pick like the richest people who can afford the fanciest healthcare and compare it to the entire population of another country. And like, that's not how statistics work. It means nothing.
So when are we gonna talk about Taylor Swift blackfishing? Look at this. There she is pale and...
This has 1,000 likes, dude. That's very concerning. You know that this is like literally what every Swede looks like throughout the year? Like if you click through my videos, you will literally see this difference in my face cam throughout the year, depending on if it's summer or not. This is just how white folks look during summer, especially in countries like Sweden, where half of the year is just dark and depressing. God, you hear that? You hear that, kids? Going out in the sun is racist. Oh, God, that's so good.
Delivered my new TV.
Oh yes, that is so good. Oh.
Unbelievable.
Yes, I hope we got the waterproof version. That's very splashy. My God, at least it's not going to be dusty. So you know, there's always a silver lining. It's not gonna work, but it's not gonna be dusty.
The US dollar, the most valuable currency on earth. 50k would basically make you a millionaire in London or Paris.
Where they use pounds and euros, and both of which are worth more than dollars.
A pound is a use of measurement, bro. We are talking about currency. Didn't you know that the currency in France is kilograms? How many kilograms do you pay for a bottle of milk? Tell me that, dear European. You don't know. It's because you are poor.
When I die, please don't bring a great job balloon to my wake. So here we got all the flowers and stuff, and great job! This is something like really childish that you would expect people to do at a very like awkward office. Why? California becomes the first state to offer free school lunch and breakfast for all students. What wonderful news! Such a grand gesture should be made all over the world. I mean, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but it's free here, though. I mean, at least to high school. Then when you go to uni, then you obviously have to buy your own lunch, but like... What?
I am tired of ignorant people fighting on this. Here is the proof. Jesus was American. He made Trump to guide us to glory. Know your facts. Here's a random picture of Jesus with a flag. That's indisputable proof. Dinosaurs aren't real because they didn't have cameras back then. So you can't show pictures because this is totally not just a random painting or whatever. But
fresh out of the hospital from alcohol-induced psychosis. Time to get drunk. Oh gee, well isn't that like a little spiral if I've ever seen one? That's not good at all. I got COVID. My dad just dropped this off. Ivermectin. Are we really still on this? If I remember correctly, I think this is worth reiterating, but I went on this side rant in a video like a long time ago when this first started happening. I think there's one single study that legitimately showed that ivermectin was effective versus COVID, and it's not a direct correlation. The reason is that in the region where this was used, had very big issues with parasites, because ivermectin is basically mainly against parasites. So when people took ivermectin, they were also less likely to die from COVID because your body is all of a sudden not fighting two things, which gives you a fighting chance. So technically, yes, there was a correlation between the medication and higher survival rates, but it wasn't because it was a direct correlation to the specific disease. It was for other factors, which you see if you look at other data from all around the world. So it's very cherry-picked, and please don't. Oh my god, it's a real zebra! That is beautiful, look at... Oh, that's probably not a good idea. But it's my head now, I'm going away. Those look like little puppies. They look really cute, like lion pups, but like, this doesn't feel safe, does it? Why would you do this?
Walkable cities is a dog whistle for fat phobia.
What? I would say it's good because it allows people who can't afford overpriced cars to also, like, use cities. I don't think this is the takeaway, fam. What? They found a humanoid tooth in Georgia, country, not the state, that is 1.8 million years old.
Georgia is a state, not a country. United States is a country. Got him. Oh, my brain.
Anyone okay with the destruction of Little Mermaid needs to wake up. They are stealing our stories, our culture, and our countries.
What? It's a Disney movie. Chill.
I'm calling for you all to not be ashamed to celebrate white values.
That does not roll off the tongue very smoothly, does it?
Intelligence, hard work, and integrity. Look at my daughter's IQ. She is top 10%. She is the future. Just because mainstream media and Disney have given up on her doesn't mean we can. Look at this result. Your IQ is 80.
You read the graph backwards. I mean, I've seen this copy pasta a lot. I'm gonna doubt that this is real, but... Come on!
There is the Disney movie with a black actor. That means they're taking our country. Look at my daughter's mediocre IQ. Father, forgive me for the times I've not shown my husband respect. I want to increase his self-confidence, not diminish it. Please show me how to become a good and godly kind of wife. Amen.
And that's very much a dude posting it. You forgot to switch accounts, my dude. If you're gonna try to, like, fabricate a point online, maybe that's something you should consider for next time. Dude, if you're sick, I don't want you coming. No, really, I'm fine. Look at that COVID test.
Are you freaking serious? Is that a blob you've just painted over the T? That's so bad.
Okay, I have a few points of constructive criticism on this performance by this gentleman. Number 1, bad edit. Number 2, bad person. Number 3, stupid person. If you really wanted to do this, why not take just a picture from Google? A negative COVID test. You know, it's not what you should do, but the thing is, you're gonna be a bad person. You're not even good at being a bad person. It's just frustrating in every aspect. Today, I helped a 16-year-old girl get out of an Alabama prison. She was kept in solitary confinement for a month. She was caged because... Hold your breath. She sent explicit photos of herself. The district attorney office charged her with the distribution of child naughties. Looks down. Charge. Viewing child naughties. You know the laws are supposed to protect the children, right? Not like lock them, not lock the children in solitary confinement. But I think that's like, you know, backwards multiple times. That's not good. Oh god.
My 4-year-old was bit by a dog today. This is not even 7 hours in. Need all the tetanus shot info in case we have to take him to the SEAMS. Thank you. We'll be denying any and all vaccines. Aww. Use his own urine on the scratch. Yay, that's us. Listen to this medical expert. You know, the solution is like listen to like the hundreds of years of medical experimentation and like progress, and no, pee on it.
Christ understands me. Come. What? I accidentally hit the language button on my remote last night and watched a Family Guy in Spanish for 10 minutes thinking it was a weird joke.
Oh, that's glorious. I love this.
Nigerian student uses magnets to prove gay marriage scientifically impossible. Oh, let me guess. Without reading the article, let me guess. You put the same side of the magnet against each other and they repel. And then you're like, that's the same, but for humans. Magnets are the same as humans. It's the same thing. Nailed it.
If he was cheating, how can you even be sure you're the mother?
Boy, what you just say? Hold on, let me pin this.
They're confused.
This guy has been waiting for this moment his entire life. 26.86, tip, pi, total 30.
He waited his entire life to show he cannot do basic math. This plus this is 29, but the pi... No, pi is 3.14. No, if you're gonna...
Oh no, if you're gonna be a smartass online, please at least make sure the ass is smart. Oh god. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, can we talk for a sec?
Yeah, I guess. What's up?
I know
It smells like drama.
through our ups and downs, but I still really have feelings for you.
Okay.
You're joking.
No, like...
What, am I just supposed to overlook the fact that you f***ed my dad? You.
You're not.
What, she did this with her friends? What did you think was going to happen? What, that's not like a casual little, like we have a quirk in the relationship kind of thing. What? Oh, here we go. Here how to steal a car. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god, the rock just keeps breaking.
Oh man, that's so sad.
I do love the first impact where it just kind of bounces on the window and just cracks. It's so sad. Oh my god. When YouTube tutorials go wrong. Jesus. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, you beautiful being. I do hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. You are amazing. Never forget that. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day because you do deserve it. I will see you in the very near future. Take care. Mwah.